Okay, so we're going to start talking about the first kind of car keys. These are the more basic car keys that came a little earlier. As you get above like 2003 and above, you'll notice that manufacturers will start integrating different security features to make sure they're safer from car theft. But for the newer ones though, we'll go ahead and we'll talk about the most common ones that you will see. Okay, so these are different types of keys. These do not have something called the chip or a transponder. I'll explain that in the next video when we talk about the chip or transponder type keys. But these keys are relatively basic. If you're talking about house keys, it's very similar in how they work. This is a double-sided edge cut key, and it's simply going to be cut on both sides right here. You've seen that in the mailbox keys, house keys, and whatnot, and it's a pretty straightforward cut. These keys also do not have a chip or a transponder in here. These are called laser keys, laser cut keys. No, you're not cutting it with a laser. It just happens to just be called laser cutting. But these keys are not cut on the outside, but they're actually cut on the inside. And this adds an added layer of security because they are harder to pick. This is also a laser cut. You'll notice how this looks like just a block. So laser cut keys can be cut on the inside or the outside. This is an example where it's being cut on the outside, and this is a laser cut key right there. Same thing on both sides. So these are a little bit more of the high security keys. Now these keys are actually one-sided keys, and these are just like older vehicles. You're talking about like these old school like GMs and whatnot, but they're smaller and literally only cut on this side. They resemble house keys. Same thing over here. These obviously, of course, are not as great for security and prevention of theft, but this is pretty much what they started out with. So those are the first types of keys that you will be encountering. It gets a little bit more complicated after this, but this is sort of the starting point for car keys.